have a spot on my nose for my camera. I'm breathing so heavy right now. The one male one did not like me. Like, he was grunting and running across the river. He was a big pig. Like, that guy was a big one. Gosh, there was so many of them. That was scary, you guys. That was really scary.
Take a train ride just to see you. Ride for hours just to please you. You don't know how much I need you. 'Cause you're my home away from home, away from home, away from being alone. Run away from home, why don't you? 'Cause I did the same just for you. You don't know how much I love you. 'Cause you're my home away from home, away from home, away from being alone.
You know, road trips have always been my thing, but lately I've been appreciating them in a whole new way. There's something about driving with the windows down, music blasting, and the wind in my hair that makes me feel free. It's the perfect time to reflect on life and get to know myself better. I've been living on the road full time for over 6.5 months now, and looking back, it's crazy how much I've changed. I've learned to trust that things will fall into place, even when I don't know where I'm going to be sleeping that night. Some nights are tough, but I've realized I always find a way. Letting go of the need to control everything has been so freeing. I've learned to just trust that life will unfold the way it's meant to. People always ask me how long I'm going to be doing this or what's next, and honestly, I don't know. But for the first time, I'm okay with that. I used to hate uncertainty, but now I'm learning to live in the moment, let go of what doesn't matter, and focus on what does, like the people I care about, the experiences that I'm having, and just the memories I'm making. If I could talk to my younger self, I'd tell her to stop stressing about having everything figured out. You don't need all of the answers right away. Life isn't a race or a straight line, and everything will fall into place as it's meant to. Embrace the uncertainty because the mistakes and wrong turns are all part of the process. They're not setbacks, they're lessons. You don't have to have it all figured out. Just keep moving forward and trust that things will work out in the time when they're supposed to. We can't change the past, but we can learn from it. I'd tell her to let go of the things she can't control, focus on what she can, and start living more intentionally. Don't wait for the perfect moment. Appreciate what you have right now because you're exactly where you're supposed to be. Oh, and don't forget to love yourself as you are. Embrace the creative gifts God's given you and be kinder to yourself. You're actually kind of cool. So I am currently camped alongside the road of a lagoon where there are sandhill crane migrating in. And so came here, got here right before sunset, and they're all on the lagoon area right now. It's absolutely beautiful. I've been getting some really cool pictures and video that I'm going to share with you guys. Amazing. It's so cool. He's very upset with me because I'm not letting him outside. He really wants to go outside. He wants those birds so bad. But so now he's kind of pouting. And I just think it's funny. I had everything lined up here, like getting all ready to be charged and ready to go for in the morning. And then he crawled up, like snuggled in with my hat. And he's just so freaking cute. I am so happy because the sunrise is coming up. I have a spot on my nose for my camera. I've just been photographing and filming them, but look at all the birds. They're all flying. It's so cool. Oh my gosh, my heart is so happy. Place is amazing. The sand up here is hard packed. There are ripples through it because of the wind, and it's pretty incredible. How much sand is here is insane, and it just goes on and on and on. But it's been a really cool place, and just doing a little bit of exploring, checking it out, having some fun. I felt like my legs were so straight, they're probably so bent. So I am headed to the Lightfeather Hot Springs. It is off the Middle Fork River. It's 1.4 miles round trip, but I've been to these hot springs before. There's some pools made at the edge of the river, and last time I was here it was summer and it looked really different, but I'm really excited to do this, to film it and to show you guys the spot. It's just a really special place, and not a lot of people come here, so I'm hoping I'm the only one. We'll see. If not, I'll make some new friends or meet some interesting people or meet some weird ones, because I have. That's where I'm headed right now. The last time I was here, everything was green. Now everything is dead. They really need rain. They have not gotten any rain. So the first river crossing was a lot deeper than I thought it was going to be, and my boots are already wet. So I'm just hiking in wet boots. And you know what? Don't even care, because I'm going to be sitting in a hot spring soon. It's going to suck to put them back on later, but don't really care right now. And it's a little windy. I just scared an animal. I don't know what kind it was, but it started running, and I'm a little freaked out of javelinas. I am sitting here photographing as they're drinking by the water and getting some film shots of them, and there are 7 of them that I've counted and 2 babies, but they're literally in front of where I'm supposed to cross the river. So I'm just kind of waiting here for them to pass by. They're so freaking cool. Like, this was my dream, was to see one of these with babies by the river. I even told my mom and dad today, I was like, I just really want to see one of these by the river. But I also want to give them their space, because they can be dangerous and territorial when there's babies. So I'm gonna carefully cross the river as they move on and just give them space. Definitely entering an area where pigs are, because there's this right here that they use. And this is not looking like a trail other than for pigs. But trying to get to this spot. And I'm breathing so heavy right now. I just got chased by a freaking pig across the river. That was scary, you guys. That was really scary. I'm just kind of shook, like, was not expecting that. The one male one did not like me. The male comes grunting and charging, and I ran so fast. I'm hearing myself say what happened. He was grunting and running across the river, and I ran across the river. I was in the deep side. I didn't even care, because I did not want to be killed by a wild pig tonight. Okay, well, the pig won on that one, because he was a big male. There was no way I was going against that guy. He actually came all the way to the edge of the water to make sure I went all the way across. I'm gonna see if I can see where the pigs are. The hard thing is it's kind of dark. I need to get up higher out of the trees so I don't hit a branch and have it land right in the middle of the pigs. I'm getting freaking out of here. They literally started running back the trail. They're on both sides of the river. I'm by their den or something. In my drone, I'm watching them go across the river, and they're running down the trail in both directions towards me. They were on both sides of the river, like running down the trail towards me. I was trying to land my drone so incredibly fast so I could get out of there, because I just saw them running down the trail in my direction. Oh my gosh, I'm a little shaky. my gosh, they're everywhere here. Take a breath. I've never been chased by wild pigs. Ever. So what I'm guessing is when I tried to go up the river on the opposite side and I just got that bad feeling like, no, this is not gonna work out. That must have been their den where they like hunker down or something. Look, see all these signs of them. Oh my gosh. Should have read the signs better. That must have been their den, and I'm so glad I didn't go further down because there were more down on that side, and I didn't know that until I flew my drone down there, and they crossed the river chasing the other group that had chased me. Then they started running down the trail in my direction. Oh my gosh, there was so many of them. That was scary. Now everything looks like a pig. Everything. I have photographed so many different wildlife, and today I was chased by pigs. Chased by wild pigs. Not bears, pigs. Now that I am far enough away and can breathe a little bit more, I'm kind of like processing what just happened and realizing how bad of a situation that could have been. Because when there's babies involved, like I said before, they're really aggressive. But I tried to go further downstream and cross. I just want to clarify, I wasn't crossing where they were. I went further down and cut down, but that male charged at me further, ran up and followed me across the bank, and then stood there until I backed way off. And then that's when I pulled the drone out and saw that they were on both sides of the river. Like there was the one group that chased me and the second group over in the den area where I was walking towards. So then from the drone, I could see them chase each other and then run down the trail, opposite sides of the river, directly towards me. So I'm like, oh crap, grab my drone as fast as I can, fly it back to me, land it, shove everything into my bag as fast as I can, and literally like sprint down the trail. Okay, could I have taken the pig out? Maybe. I don't know. I had my tripod with me and I was like, I will use this as a weapon. But he was a big pig. Like that guy was a big one. That was definitely not the footage I expected to capture today. I really thought I'd be soaking in a hot springs right now. Instead, I have wet, cold feet, shaken up, and I'm just getting my feet wet. Don't care. Not anymore. Not after everything else that's happened. I'm just full of water. I just want to go back to camp. I probably need a drink to like chill my nerves after that. Originally, I was going to name this video Lightfeather Hot Springs. I don't know if you can hear my feet. They're sloshing. I'm now going to name it Chased by Wild Pigs. I was chased by wild pigs. That really happened.